Hi, it's Lunar Lazy Cat, and you guys might realize that my filming setup is a little bit different. I am about to start my Mina school uniform cosplay progress videos, and before I started sewing I wanted to make a little tutorial on how to... Hi Sojiro! I wanted to make a little tutorial on how to thread a bottom loading sewing machine, and I feel like some people are a little bit intimidated by sewing machines because it can be a little frustrating and confusing at first. So I'm going to show you guys how to thread a bobbin. So a lot of sewing machines come with like directions on it. So if you look, it has little arrows pointing on like what you need to do. And it's really, really easy once you get the hang of it. So you're just gonna take your thread and hook it. Some people might have it set up differently. And then you're just gonna take it, hook it. Woo! Not drop your bobbin like I just did. And the back. Okay. So you're going to take it, loop it, and then you're going to hook it around. Make sure it clips underneath this metal disc right here. Hook it around. And it's going to come back. And then you'll notice that your bobbin has little holes in it, and you're going to slip it in one of the holes at the top. So take your thread through the hole in the top. And you're just going to pull it through. And the next step is your sewing machine has to be on for this part, and so you're just going to click it, and then you're going to press on your foot pedal, and now you can tell when it's all the way full because it'll start to loosen up right here. And that's it, you're done. And you're just going to clip off some of the excess. Whoop. And I like to just snip it at the disc. And then we're just gonna take this and put it to the side. Alright, so now that you loaded your bobbin, what we're gonna do is we're gonna thread the needle. So again, it's gonna have some directions. So you're gonna take your thread, you're gonna loop it through, just like we did earlier. Except now, instead of going around the disc, you're going to go around this little hook right here. And then there should be an arrow telling you what to do. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's a little arrow, and so you're going to loop. You're going to, oh god, I'm having issues myself. Loop. Oh my gosh. You're gonna go down the first slot, come back around, and you might have to move it a little bit because this little metal thing is gonna come up. So you're gonna go loop around there, and then it should go down this slot towards your needle, and then you're just gonna put it through the eye of your needle, through the eye there. Oh my gosh, I'm still even having trouble with this. And then you're just going to put it down the slit of your presser foot, okay? So you're going to put it through there. You're just going to pull a little bit and just let it drape over the back of your sewing machine. So next we're going to do the part that I really had trouble with when I started sewing, and I still have trouble with sometimes just because it can be a little bit complicated. So I'm going to change the camera angles and then show you guys how to load your bobbin. Welcome to the lower part of my sewing machine. Ooh, okay. So, what we just did is we just loaded the eye of our needle and just draped our thread in the back. Pardon my nails, I'm sorry, they're so disgusting. So, let me show you. So mine, you have like this little part right here, and you slide it back, and then ta-da. So, when you take it out, you're gonna have this little piece right here, and I already took that part out, okay? So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna place our bobbin in here. And you see how we have this little slit right here? See, there's, if my camera will focus, this little slit, you're gonna slide your thread in there. And it should just hook around and come through the hole there, all right? So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna place it. So to place it, you just pull this. There, and it's in there nice and snug, okay? So I just like to leave that out right there. So make sure that your thread back here, I like to make sure it's pulled just like a little bit tight. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna turn, I don't know if you guys can even see it, but there's like a little knob at the end of your sewing machine, and you're just gonna turn it towards you until the needle comes out and back in. It didn't do it that time. Usually it takes me a few tries just because like I have problems with it sometimes. There we go. You see when you pull on it, I don't know if you guys can see, let me zoom in a little bit more. That's out. In. It might be hard to see, but there's a little loop that came out. What I like to do is I just like to take my scissors and just slide it out. So you see there's a little loop. I'm just gonna take it and you're gonna pull it. So you should have two pieces of thread, one coming from your needle and one coming from the bottom. And you're just gonna pull them both out and you're gonna cover this up. And slide this back on. And you're ready to start sewing. It's really not that difficult. It just takes a little bit of practice and doing over and over again. So I hope that helped you guys. I know it was kind of hard with the camera angle to see sometimes with some of the camera angles, but hopefully that helped.